There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all this protection.
Paladin Danse. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks.
You don't have to...
So you decided to...
I got tired of wandering.
Too bad. I was getting...
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, and you, we're not soldiers. If you intend to stay within our ranks...
Don't worry. I've spent...
Perfect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know...
Ad Victoriam, in our eyes. Now, however, I'll leave the... Let me know when...
Paladin Danse.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything.
If
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
that's... If history... That be... I've received... Follow me up to the roof.
Going for a little joyride, huh?
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Spill it.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one, Paladin,
Looks can be deceiving.
which is precisely... you might... The Brotherhood of... As the... Understood.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now. Your orders are to... If you have any...
What are my orders?
Your orders are...
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to... Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over this...
Sure.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, fought with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
I care about them, you know. The people...
I can see that. They're playing with fire.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the brother. And he concludes, seeing as he's one of my most respected there. And
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, welcome aboard the
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Congratulations.
How did it look?
Excuse me, Paladin
Got
Dance?
a lot of work
There
ahead
you
of
are.
us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. I did. Not to put too fine.
I won't let you down, Dance.
Good. In order to be an effective part of this, since I've been official...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to take your way through a Mirelurk.
Well, as long as you don't
Got it.
smell it before you eat
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
I highly recommend leaving some of that equipment behind.
Have you ever seen a mutie up close?
Hey. Yes?
They weren't always
Nothing else I needed.
Very
mutants were regular people like you and me.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Anyway,
right.
my name's Ingram. If you're
Sounds like you have a pretty full...
played, there isn't a day...
Uh-huh. Actually, you seem to...
I suppose. Anyway,
Sure.
there's a... Oh, and now, if you'll...
Uh-huh. Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster. The powers that be have me locked. If you need to stock up on...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the... What I tell most... The good news is by having a constant flow of cash. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course, if you...
I could use some extra caps.
You need... It just involves a little bit of heavy lift. And since I'm stuck up here manning... After...
Right.
In the meantime...
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Uh-huh. Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical... First, as a child.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bomb, you were a Vault. You're probably healthier. Anyway, sorry. Okay, have you ever had or come in contact?
Uh-huh. Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
I see no reason. If you ever need med...
Ah, good. You're finally here.
Right. I think you're confusing me with...
Since...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
However, unfortunately...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid.
Sure.
As you patrol, I'm authorized, and if you wish to be assigned to a research in any event.
Our vertibird should give it... my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals. You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive. Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
If you have a moment, there's...
Hey.
Where do you want to have that talk now?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I think we may have expecting you, and given that...
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg. He was a model. From the moment I fought by his side for...
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me...
Sure.
It's because I believe in you. And I don't want...
I'm flattered that you have so much faith.
You've earned that. Well, Would it be possible to speak off?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. When you were first, despite all, at this point, it's apparent...
I'm flattered to hear this, but if...
There is. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the Capital Wasteland. When I was a bit older and had a few... While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt...
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scout. It took some convincing. It took almost 3 weeks. Those wretched abominations, the mutant bastards, used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore.
Right. Hey, you did what the Brotherhood taught you.
Then you understand. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go, but I'd never consider any... It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. I don't want to go through...
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know if you feel that I've over... Whatever the case may be. I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Haylen?
She's as dedicated as they come. Real team.
I couldn't agree more, but I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her.
As a person? It's not like you to ask me something like that.
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about it. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like...
I appreciate that you...
A few months before you found us, one of my... Haylen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Haylen, even though I'm certain she wanted to continue.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not... The point is what happened. Haylen approached me while I was on watch, after what felt like an eternity. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you." before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to... That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter...
Haylen will be fine.
Me? I see what you're getting. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half...
Right.
I understand the risk, but how can anyone have confidence in me anymore?
The way you held Haylen?
Well, I signed all jobs. It's comforting.
I'm here anytime you need me, Dad.
Good. Anyway, thanks.
Sure.
I'm only sorry...
Feeling creative today? When running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Tighten up the meter, like that. Now split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's...
Yes, Elder.
Good.
Sure.
Let's get right to it. Take a look over. That's Fort Strong. Having those to make matters, I want... Understood?
Consider it done.
Look. The brother...
It'll be...
Now. Use it to... Dismiss.
Having the Prydwen moored above the
I'd
air...
gladly lay down my life and strike humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
What is it?
This area seems to be in disarray.
Getting hungry.
This is recent.
Who's there? Who's there?
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here.
Vaporized.
Negative visual on the target.
Somewhere. Do it! Scream! Scream for mercy! Yeah!
Ad Victorium!
Someone there? Going to die! What's that? I hear something. It was nothing.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive. Can you imagine these weapons in the hands of those super mutants? We stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
Gonna be a...
That's it. Paladin.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this place. You...
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a
I wish all of these monsters.
Sure.
I've been fighting for you. I've seen what it would be Armageddon.
Don't apologize. It reminds...
Thank you, brother. Anyway, what's important here is you should head back up to the Prydwen. Dismissed.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Elder Maxon?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel. In order to bring the Institute, I try to supply signal grenades can call a vertibird. Simply throw one to the ground. And the vertibird, once you're aboard,
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards them. And even by now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy according to the Institute.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there. You see, if you
Aren't there any pre-war records about...
Our records, the ruins of the location appear. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Lock and load!
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Come on, asshole! mistake.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Get over here.
Help me!
No way I'm cracking this.
Excuse me.
You're back. The glowing sea, Virgil.
I found Virgil.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. But there are people who might.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find...
I can't contact them directly, but I...
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck.
It spins. Ah, so it starts with R?
There we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to... Who the hell?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the...
If that's true, who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
We'll look into that. Last question. What?
I found a Courser chip. Can your people decode it?
You have what?
Right.
I didn't know we were having a... Oh, I see you invited...
Deacon, you're late.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating...
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever...
Uh-huh.
Don't try anything, stranger. Don't try anything, stranger.
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages. Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open.
Right. Some ground rules.
You gotta
Tom
be careful,
can get you
man.
the code, but
The
once
Institute
he's
is
done,
everywhere.
we get the Courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right.
All right, little Courser
Give
chip.
Tom time.
Let's have the circuit
He'll
analyzer
get that
take a
chip
crack
decoded.
at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connect. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. All right, solve for n. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear...
Don't try anything, stranger. Don't try anything, stranger.
Talk to the boss.
We having fun yet? 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 We having fun yet?
wasn't sure I'd see you again.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't. You did get. How'd you manage?
I've made some friends.
Better you than me. You're not the only. I did the best I could. Came up with some schematic. Here's the symbol expert. You know the craziest part of the design? All the data's on harmonic frequencies. I want to be clear that...
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, okay.
I got it covered.
Good. Sure. And don't you... It's... Right. Now go on.
If it was up to me...
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading, according to the moment the Institute to accomplish. I've had ours. The only... That's where...
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device.
So it appears.
Right.
I'm pleased that you've chosen to... Now.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak. Together, we'll meet. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum would be fatal.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots. All right,
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get there. And this little beauty allows you to literally...
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the...
Right. I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the...
Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that...
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that if you need any... I'd wish you good luck.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal...
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration. That being said, when we throw that switch, God willing, you'll...
Uh-huh. Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close.
Eager to get inside. Now, once you've entered the...
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources.
Sure.
That said, after some time, we're fairly certain that her...
Uh-huh. I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her. And there's a special project we're working on. And it needs her attention.
Consider it done, Elder.
Very good. Very good. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute. Just keep your mind on the... Good luck.
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. Let's
do this.
All right. Head up. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam
Dr. Lee is
emitters
a valuable
warmed up.
asset.
Everything
If
looks
any harm
green.
comes to her,
Let me start
I'm
scanning
holding
for
you
the
personally
signal.
responsible.
Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest.
Refrain from
Bring it
opening
back
fire
to me and I'll
inside
see if
the
I can make
Institute.
sense of whatever
It
it
could
found.
jeopardize our entire
Well,
mission.
well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay
You
safe,
have your
soldier.
assignment, soldier. Move out.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
It's stuck.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Huh? Yes,
You are
I'm
here
Sean.
for your son.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on?
Those bastards, they took you from me.
What's going on?
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you.
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning. Please, try.
Give me Sean. The real Sean.
I know.
I want answers, asshole.
But I need you. You have traveled. It's good to... I am.
Bullshit.
Is it?
Stupid old man.
But then you learn that your son... Is it really so hard? And here I am.
They stole you.
Right, wrong. At that time, scientific curiosity. So they followed the best...
Yeah, you lost me.
You don't see the connection. The Institute endeavored to create synth. Plenty of that was... even in their attempts.
Whatever.
But then the Institute found me. I was exactly... I am their father.
I don't believe you.
I wish there was something.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? I've shown you my trust.
All right.
I know you must.
So you're in...
I am the Institute.
Right. They're scared of you, Sean.
People are always frightened. Ultimately, the Commonwealth... Just... What else can...
I think I've heard it.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some... I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself. And now...
Maybe.
I know. You've been... I realize that. I hope... We really... Will you...
I
just... The Institute... You want to introduce yourself to the division. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this
Doctor.
primary
They
drive
weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here. Well, if you don't mind...
I just wanted to find my son and keep him...
Now that you... Now, as you might get, we maintain... There's a lot of machinery behind the work we do. So...
I'm just looking around.
I see. If there's anything else...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third...
Allie.
Oh, hey, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected...
You're here. Glad you made it.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. Doctor.
Oh, it's you. She's just doing it for fun.
You're not authorized.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost...
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for them. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the... That's why I came to the Institute. It was the...
Sure.
Since
Right.
I might not agree with every... Say what you came here to...
Are you happy here?
You'd think, being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment. Only problem is the lack of... What does that have to do?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return...
The Brotherhood valued your presence.
Well, how... Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away...
Father trusts me, and so...
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets. Sometimes, but still...
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute...
Right.
All those in it. Yet we hide down here and... It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood.
Sure.
Tell whoever sent you that they... Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, I've been told to install... You're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in.
Given that the relay, in case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with, if nothing else, it should demonstrate. Speaking of,
Scanning.
No visible
Subject
reaction
identified.
to K-14 compound.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel
Nothing to
only.
report, sir.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
Our
together.
armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
That armor should serve
Maybe I
you
should
well
take some
in a
courses with
firefight.
me. Send a message.
Please don't.
Hi, Doc.
So,
There's enough friction as it is between
here you are.
us. and
Just
pretty
the
much
name.
all
I'll be
the other
despite your. I'm
No problems here.
good to hear. Now, Father, our primary.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synth...
Certainly. The results. Our main instrument, coursers, they are highly self-sufficient. What I get. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so, a course. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to. Now, unless you need something.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Operating at full capacity.
All done. Could return to your duties. And remember to record every
Reporting
symptom and
status.
experience in
All
detail.
functions
I hope I'll
normal.
prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner work.
Hello?
Oh, hello? What? What? Yo, can you hear me? What'd you say? Why? What'd I do? What'd I do, bro? What do you mean? Guys, you're trying to ban me.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a... It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering.
Hey, Peter.
We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all,
Nothing.
how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well,
Doc.
Yes,
welcome.
well,
So good to have you here. Doc,
Sure.
I
I look forward to learning more about
in that case, as our to that end, we've even started to explore. You probably
Sounds like a waste of time to me.
it's just sometimes I'm sure
I doubt it. I just...
it's a big in any case.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this will result in severe discipline.
Hello? Is my mic working?
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world. If you need anything done, I'll be there to help you.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Is Jaden here? Jaden. Shh, I need to increase my mic volume.